Hello everyone and welcome back to Link's Awakening. We have just completed the 4th dungeon and now we're going to continue on and find out what we need to do next. But first of all, we've got a little special something to acquire inside this little cave here. Let's talk to this guy. I can't remember his name. Is it Manbo? Manbo, yeah. And Manbo's child of the sunfish. Have you got an ocarina? Yes. Then I can teach you my song. Bloop. This is perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, because I did. Alright, we have our second song, Mambo's Mambo. When you get out of water, play it. When you play our Mambo, you can warp to a warp point around the island. Try this tune in the dungeons too. As is today's special day, I'll let you warp to Mambo's pond too. Alright, so in the original, it would always just take you to Mambo's pond. But now it allows you to teleport to one of the teleport locations that we unlocked. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do here, before we start looking on how to get into the 5th dungeon, because it's actually quite easy to get into it, we're going to go around and we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, we are going to grab another seashell, which unfortunately does mean we need to traverse up the mountain again. But I want to get it now before I forget. That was very satisfying. Alright. So, we're going to go and find somebody on the mountain. Which I did point it out in the last video. In case you forgot, the guy that we found right at the start of the game, in the first part, where we traded the Yoshi doll for the ribbon, there's a man there saying that he would probably get lost up a mountain. And if you recall, if you watched the last episode, we actually saw him, and he stuck, as he predicted. And he wants something, and lucky for him, we have exactly what he needs. So we must go and give it to him. That's part of the side quest, and also there is a seashell we could easily get. There he is. But we need to get up to him, and able to do that, we have to swim, but there's a seashell hidden under the water here, which I'm going to just dive and grab. Okay. How many do we have now? We have 20. Okay, we're halfway there to what we need. I'm probably not going to get all of them. I'm sure there's guides. There will be guides, guarantee it, on YouTube if anybody's interested in figuring out how to get or find all of the shells. I do know if you get all of them, it gives you something for a dungeon editor, I believe. Or the dungeon creator and Dampe's Shack. Also, I think I've gone the wrong way. What am I doing here? I'm pretty sure I've gone completely the wrong way here. I have. That's something we need to get later on, much later on. But we'll ignore that for now. Because like a moron, I went the wrong way. But things like that happen. If I was a smarter person, I would edit it out, but I'm not, so... Oh yeah, I went through the wrong cave entrance. Never mind. I should pick that up. Also, while we're here... Ta-da! You get a bomb and throw it into this hole. Surprise, surprise! We get a seashell. Okay. And if I remember correctly, if it is the same, there should be one over here as well. There we go. I don't think we can access over here yet. Well, there's nothing over here, but... Alright. So, We need to find our friend stranded on the mountain. So. And I've gone into the wrong cave again. I apologize. This is the way we need to go in the first place. Once again, I thought to myself that is a troll chest, and it was, but never mind. Alright, so our friend over here, Papal, got lost just like he said. No, I'm so famished I can't move. Can you give me some victuals? Yes. Yeah, he's got a pineapple. Just look how he devours this thing. This was meant to be a reward. Here, take this. It's a hibiscus. Okay, so we've got a hibiscus now. Filled with energy. He's enjoying his pineapple, and he's done. Alright, so that bit is done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make most of Manbo song. And we're going to go to Animal Village. Before I forget, because we just got a hibiscus, we can trade the hibiscus with somebody over here. Also, the ghost is here, which I forgot about. I'll explain what the ghost is all about in a moment. It's something we have to do before... There's a seashell in here? Where's the seashell? Don't mind me, by the way, lady. I'm just going to break all your pots. Where's the... Oh, okay, I know how to get the seashell. We can't actually see it yet. Anyway. Oh, you brought me a hibiscus. How sweet. Well, since you're such a gentleman, I have a request to make of you. Will you listen? Sure. I would like you to take this letter to a Mr. Wright who lives on the border of the mysterious forest, please. Okay, so now we've got a letter. You trade a hibiscus for the goat's letter. Alright, so that's another part of the side quest. Now, the ghost. The ghost wants us to take him somewhere. So we must follow his request. And where he wants to go is his old house. So, we can actually, now we have this warp point, we can go to Martha's Bay. And then, we want to go over here. And I failed. And I failed again. For some reason the button didn't work. There we go. Enter my house. Okay, so this is his old house. It's very sad. He's just a poor ghost. Lost. Okay, so he's going to have a look around his house. Let's enjoy this amazing moment. By the way, you can do nothing to speed this up, so we're going to be here for like a minute. You gotta feel sorry for him. He's so sad. Look at him. Or her. Sorry, it could be a her as well. Enough. Cemetery. Take me to my grave. Alright, so there is a shell in here, but as you can see at the moment... Oh, it is there. Yeah, they changed that then. In the original, that shell wasn't there until you return him to his grave, so we'll just grab that as we're there. Also, while we're over here, there's a couple of things we can grab. And you guessed it, it's more shells. So, now we have the flippers. Just duck underneath this guy. Do this, get a shell. We're now on number 24. Good progress. Now we can come back here and do this business again. Alright. So, now we can swim, we can go through here. Oh, there's a piece of heart there. Didn't realise there was one there, but, you know, you learn something new every day. Upstairs. Now, the reason why I'm going here is we're going to visit a familiar room that we saw in the first part. It's this room again. Now, we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to sprinkle some powder on him, and he's going to ask us to want to carry more powder. But I'm actually not bothered about getting a bigger capacity for powder. I want arrows for later on, because we do get a bow later on. As you know, you can buy from the shop. Go from a nap. Thanks a lot, but you get my revenge. Are you ready? I need to carry more magic powder. Are you ready? No. I have more arrows. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, let's read that. He says the same thing he said before. He's basically cursing us to carry more consumables, or like you know, powder, bombs, and all that stuff. But okay, is there anything else I can do over here whilst I'm over here? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Don't believe so at this moment in time. So let's use Manbo song, and then we are going to teleport over to. Where are we going? We need to go to here. Ukuku Prairie. I don't know if it's Ukuku or Ukuku. Ukuku? I assume it's Ukuku, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now we have to go to the cemetery, but... Well, actually, he's got his own... You'll see in a minute. He's not actually in the cemetery. Alright. So, here he is. He's got his own little grave. And he's going to be happy now. He can rest in peace. Thank you. A jar for you. Put something inside. So, I believe I remember correctly in the old game, you know that shell I got from his house? That wasn't there until you did this. But they seem to have changed it. Unless I'm mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that was the case. And we got a jar as well, which is something new for this version. I believe you can get another one by fishing. I've not actually done fishing yet on this game. So maybe that's something we can check out in maybe this episode or a future episode. It's been some time since I've passed across, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the Catfish Moor. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward. Alright. So before we go straight to the Catfish Moor, which is the next dungeon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with the side quest a little bit, because I believe, if I remember correctly, I can actually complete all the side quest trading sequence now. If I remember correctly. I may be wrong. Actually, no, I can't complete it, but I can progress it quite a while, or quite far. So, also, going to grab out my spade or shovel, because earlier on, if you remember correctly, on the first episode, we had Bow Wow. He barked around here, and the reason why he barked is because there's a seashell. Okay, so also we're going to go and visit Mr. Wright, who lives in this lovely little house here. Here he is. And deliver his letter for him. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And what is the letter? Look at the letter. Came with a photograph. It's Peach. Princess Peach. If you didn't know, Zelda, this game, was basically like was treated as a side project for Zelda. And that's why there's a load of like Mario enemies in this. And Mario characters and things and figures and Yoshi dolls and Marin kind of looks like Mario, and Tarin's like Zelda and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's Peach. She's so beautiful, I must give you something for your trouble. And he gives me a broom. Sure. So now we have a broom. That's a fair trade. A letter that wasn't ours for a broom. So. We now have a broom, which is another part of the trade quest. I don't know why I went this way, but I never really go up here, so why not? There's a seashell. So. I don't know where it is, so... Oh, there it is. Perfect. I didn't know there was a seashell up here, so I'm glad I came up here. Alright. So... we need to... just like... First of all, I need to avoid the like. We're going to teleport over to the animal village again. Yep. Animal village. So there is a lady that's normally in the village where we started off, and what happens to her in a little while is she ends up being here for some reason, and she loses her broom, and we give her the broom. But she's not there just yet. I think she's not there until after the next dungeon, so we are going to ignore that for now. Excuse me. Alright. So. First of all. Shovel. Where is it? Ow. There it is. Found the secret seashell. Blah, 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 blah. We now have 27. Alright, catfish more. He's over here. Okay, so the way you get into this is you dive right at that little specific spot that I was at, and then you can do this little sequence underground, and then after that you're able to enter the dungeon. Alright, let's do this. 5th dungeon, catfish more. Okay. So, this one, there's a little bit of a run around to get the item from this dungeon. There is a boss we have to kill, and we have to kill him 4 times in a specific order. Basically, there's rooms around the map, or around the dungeon, and in each room will indicate there'll be a coloured tile on the ground, and it'll either be 1 coloured tile, 2, 3, or 4, and we have to kill him. He'll appear in them ascending, so it'll be in the 1 room, it'll be 1, blah blah blah, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. And we're actually making our way to the 4th one now, but I believe I come over here to get a key. There is a... Oh, that was a fail. We come over here to get a key so we can access that first locked door. That was another fail. Wow, okay. Cut. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I remember correctly, yeah, there is a key in here. Alright, so get the key, push the blocks into a square in the middle, and we should get a key drop. And there it is. Alright, so I will go in this room, but just to show you what I mean. So you see there's 4 different coloured tiles on the ground. That means it's the 4th room that he'll appear in, the mini-boss. So we have to come back here a little bit later on, but for now we got a key which allows us to progress further into the dungeon. Alright. Let's make our way through. That actually helps. Gonna help quite a lot because I can just get rid of these guys a lot quicker. Alright, so as you see there, just one coloured tile. Now, this boss, I think his name's Stout Lord. The way to damage him is, first of all, when you have bombs, you have to spin attack him. Okay. Okay, he's blocking my hits. Alright, and then you place a bomb on him, and that's how you do damage. Alright. And he takes 3 hits. In the old game, it was different. He would take 2 hits one time, 3 hits another time, but... Oops, didn't mean to do that. That could have been perfect there, but I didn't get him knocked down. Alright, so that's our first fight with him. I can't beat you, I'm out of here. And he just goes. Alright, so that's 1. I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. And it's the master. Alright. So he has the key item of this dungeon. So that's why we have to kill him. So now what we're looking for is the 2 room. The room with 2 tiles lit. And I believe, I don't know if this is 2 or 3 over here. This is 2. Okay, perfect. Alright. You found me. You're a real pesky kid, you know that? Alright. So same deal. So, okay, I was wrong. You don't have to spin attack him, but I probably should do spin attacks less, especially on a boss like this where my sword doesn't really do anything to him except for knock him down. I'm trying not to die as well because, yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright, so that's 2 out of 4 fights of him. Done. Would have been nice if you'd left me some health, like a fairy or something, but never mind. Okay. Okay. So in this room, to open the door, you got to kill all the enemies, and to kill all the enemies, you got to move this block here. The door will open. I'm gonna grab this heart. All right, so here's room number 3. Found me. You're a real pesky kid. You know that. Okay. Same dialogue. Okay. So that is 3 or 4. Needs health again. Alright. Alright, back to full HP. That's good. Alright, we've got the map. Alright, so now we know where the 4th fight is, so we should just go all the way back and make our way to the 4th and final fight with that guy. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's make our way back. I got the wrong way, haven't I? Okay. Now we're on the right track. Tried to fail this room this time. I think we did it. Alright, fourth and final fight coming up. Okay. Okay, so he's a little bit more angry this time. I forgot about that. He's hopping mad, I guess you could say. Still not good enough, but to beat me, I don't think. Okie dokie. He is dead. And we now have the Hookshot. One of my favorite items in any of the Zelda games, to be honest. It appears in different forms, different names, but it's basically the same thing that is in the other games. Like in, I think it is called the Hookshot in, it is the Hookshot in Ocarina of Time, but it's called the Claw Shot in Twilight Princess. But it's basically the same thing. So now we can actually take the helmet off these guys and kill them. Well, you can stun them as well, but I'll go back here and grab a chest. I think it's got money in it, which we need. 100 rupees, perfect. I'm happy, yes. Not wrong. Right, 636 rupees. We're slowly but surely getting there. It's an elusive 980 rupees. Okay. Oops. I don't need to be in here, I don't think, but actually, I don't know if we get. I don't know if we get anything clear in this room. I can't remember. Maybe a key. Oh no, we got. Oops. Ah, I can't remember what this is. Oh, it's a stone beak. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to use it, but it's nice to know it's there, I guess. So I don't really need to use them, but... No! No! Oh, please. Get off me! Please. I got arrows, but I can't use them, so I don't have a bow yet, but I thought I'd just grab them. Oh my god, I stopped getting hit by that thing. So I just realized I need a key there, I completely forgot about that. And would you like it at? A key. Perfect. Alright, mini boss. So you gotta wait for the eye to open, then you hit it with the hook shot. But this one's not playing ball at the bottom here, he's not opening his eye. And then you hit it with your sword, of course. So when his eye doesn't open, he charges like that. I guess that's obvious at this point. But he's not playing ball. They've been quite a bad boss fight this. They've not opened their eyes hardly any times. Yeah, this is really bad RNG here. Alright, he's dead. Thank the Lord. Alright, let's grab the fairy because I'm half dead. And we are... trying to rack my brains now about the layout of this dungeon. Yeah, as the dungeons get on, like, my knowledge of them or my memory of them starts to get a little bit less clear, to say the least. Alright, yeah, okay, well, there's proof of that. Okay. I'll try to think what this key is. I'm racking my brain right now to try and remember where this key is. I think I remember. First we're going to go through the teleporter. Okay. No! Get off. They're a lot more annoying than they were in the original. Come on, brain, think. I'm trying to remember. Ow. Alright, it wasn't this way. Bump, 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 bump. So yeah, I am gonna get lost sometimes just because trying to remember, you know, specific things. Sometimes I know it's in there somewhere, but like trying to put the pieces together is like I'm trying to remember where stuff is. So. But I have two ideas now of where I need to go. First one is here, but I don't think this is the key that I need. It's not. I think this is rupees, and there's more rupees up here as well. I believe this is just rupees again. It is. Okay. Alright. Well, there's a key. That guy was after my blood. Also, I need to remember about Manbo's song. Alright. So I'm gonna go some... No, that's... I thought I had my jump. No. There we go. Where was I going to go? I'm gonna go somewhere now, but I think it's the wrong way. But I want to be sure. That definitely is the wrong way right there, but that's not what I was thinking of. And this is not what I was thinking of either. I'm sorry if this annoys anybody, if anybody watches, but it's bound to happen. I'm gonna go the wrong way sometimes. So There's a way I'm going to go right now, but I think that's to the boss. And obviously at this moment in time I don't have the boss key. I know there was that room that I needed the key for. So you probably think I should go there, but... Oh no! Okay, so I'm right. I don't remember now. You go through here, there's a room you need the hookshot for. And obviously we have the hookshot, so... And I believe that gives me the boss key. That's what it is. It all fits in. It's all in there, but it's all jumbled up sometimes, so... It will arrange itself and put itself into the right order in my brain eventually. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is get the ocarina, play the song. Do a little warp, and then we're going to warp again instantly. Saves time, saves backtracking and all that stuff. And then... Gonna go back through here. I did it again. I didn't mean to. I meant to put my jump. Hold on. And please ignore that. What I meant to do was this. See, I've got into a habit now playing this. I have my jump on the X button. So that's why I was confused there, because I put my jump on the Y button. I do apologize. I did that specifically for the hearts. I didn't have to go up there, but I wanted the hearts. To have full HP. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Boss time. You're the outsider come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you. Okay. That's not very nice. Okay, this boss, the gimmick is his head will poke out of one of these holes and you have to grab it with the hook shot. Like this, and then hit the glowing part. The original, it used to be a heart. There was like a heart shape in there. Also, the tail in the middle does damage if you hit it. I guess that was kind of obvious, but I thought I'd just mention it. So all these are random. It can come out of any one of these holes, so I'm just going to stand over here. Oh, okay, yeah, he can put out fake ones as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, and they explode. Another fake one. Okay, he's dead. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool. Okay, we get a heart container. Okie dokie. We now have 9. And then we get our next instrument. Number 5 out of 8. The Wind Marimba. What a lovely sound. Okay. What's the hint this time then? Shrine. The island's secret in the shrine. Okay. So, I'm actually going to end this episode here because Also, oh, wait, hold on. Is there a... Okay, I don't talk to the fish. Not the fish, the owl. It's because I was looking at the fish. We're going to this episode here because the next bit is going to be quite lengthy because this is where we need the bow and arrow. And at the moment, I am a little bit short. So I don't want to do this video a little bit longer. And it's already been going 40 minutes. So, yeah, that was the next part of my walkthrough and somewhat guide, I guess. Link's Awakening. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed. I'd appreciate it. And, yeah, keep an eye out for the next part. Will be uploaded shortly. And, yeah, thanks for watching once again. Hope you have a good day, stay safe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.